Animation. The manipulation of electronic images by means of a computer in order to create moving images. I am very well aware that this isn't the only definition for animation, but it proves my point. What you're seeing from storytime animators does not fall under any of these definitions. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet because I cannot be bothered to make a 10-minute rant. I was considering making this for a long time, so yeah, at this point I pretty much am hopping on the trend, and I really don't care because as a person who used to do a lot of animation, I feel like I'm pretty qualified to make a video on this. So I'm gonna say right off the bat that I don't care that storytime animators supposedly can't take criticism, because only a very small amount of these videos criticizing storytime animators have shown any proof of that. Everybody else is just copying what they've heard from the original video and twisting it way out of context. I'm not gonna deny, yeah, some storytime animators do have a bit of a superiority complex, but for the most part, a lot of the members of the community are pretty decent with taking criticism, as we've seen from Luke or something taking criticism from LS Mark. I mean, he's 13 and he handled it better than the odd ones out, who is, I'm pretty sure, the most subscribed storytime animator, so that's gotta say something. But back to the topic. People are just, for the most part, delivering their criticism in the wrong way. Use common sense. If you criticize somebody for not being able to take criticism, don't expect them to take your criticism. You should know that your criticism's not really going to have any impact. A lot of the most recent videos made on this topic were obviously only made for views. Almost none of the people making these videos really want to have an impact on the storytime animators or their fans. They just wanted views and support from people who already agreed with them. The true way to get storytime animators to change what they're doing is to lay out the facts plain and simple to their fans. Because you'll at least make an effort to try and get these people to change their content and understand your side of the story if you really wanted to see these people change at all. Because, of course, that's why you made the video on them, right? So back to how I started the video, I just want to leave you with that definition of animation, and if you're an animation YouTuber, whether you do animation memes or animated story times or whatever, rethink what you call your art so you aren't being misleading. And if you're a fan of storytime animators and you think they don't fit the criteria for animation after seeing this video, call them out for it. They need well-intentioned advice, and they're a lot more likely to take it if their own fan base is giving it to them. Any examples I use in the following few minutes of this video are just whatever I found. I don't mean to go after any one person or any small group of people in this, just most of the storytime animation community in general.
You live in my dream state, relocate my fantasy, I stay in reality. You live in my dream state.
10 minutes away from the school, she turns around to me while still driving and looks me square in the face and says,
"This is not an animation." Now you may be thinking, oh, that's okay, they can just call their videos animatics because it's a series of mostly still images. That's the definition of an animatic, right? It's really not, though. This is an animatic.
Alright, I'm going to tell you about my 8th grade dance.
Well, what could go wrong? Am I right? I don't...
So, what I'm trying to say here is that storytime animators really aren't animators at all for the most part. Very, very few of them are. So, please do go pester your faves now. Of course, this isn't an open invitation to hate on them, but it's obvious that they aren't going to listen to commentators when the commentators really don't have their best interests in mind 90% of the time, but they'll definitely listen to their own fans. So yeah, go talk to your favorite storytime animators on Twitter. Do something that's actually productive if you genuinely care about their careers or their content. So that's going to be about it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.